All right, it's time for the fun part of the morning that I really enjoy, where we get to know our guest artist in the morning. And Dan Patlansky is in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you back with us, man.
Awesome, it's great to be back.
Always such a pleasure, and you've been a very busy man, but we'll get to talking about that in a second. Right now, all we got is 60 seconds. I'm going to ask you a series of rapid-fire questions, and all you do is answer with the first thing that comes to mind.
Right.
Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
Start the clock. Summer or winter?
Summer.
If you had a time machine, where would you go? To the past or the future?
Past.
Beach getaway or wild retreat?
Beach.
Iron Man or Captain America?
Captain America.
Road trip or airplane?
Airplane.
Ellen DeGeneres or Oprah?
Oprah.
Who was the last person you messaged and what did you say?
My wife, good night, love you.
Friends or Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
Yes. Toilet roll over or under?
Over.
Have you ever serenaded someone?
No.
No? Not even your wife? That's crazy. Movies or books?
Books.
Kendall Jenner or Kylie Jenner?
What?
Kendall Jenner or Kylie Jenner?
I don't understand the question.
I'll skip this one. The last album you bought?
Bruce Hornsby.
Morning person or night owl?
Morning person.
Your favorite word?
You don't want to know that, but blues.
I've got a feeling your favorite word was a lot more colorful than that.
It certainly was, yeah.
But okay, we'll accept that one. Man, great to have you again back with us. You've been having a fantastic year, Dan.
It certainly has been.
You took on a tour of Europe. I mean, you've got a following in South Africa like crazy, like a cult-like following, but it also spreads across the borders into Europe.
Yes.
Where did you go and how was it?
It was fantastic. We've been touring Europe for the last 5 years, and when you start touring a place like that, you start from the beginning. You know, so you start playing for 3 people in a room.
You
kind of got to keep knocking away at it, and you know, we're at the point now where we're filling the rooms, and it's a pleasure to play now. So we went to Germany, Holland, and the UK. Those are the 3 places we mainly tour to.
Yeah. How do you manage with the foreign audience, like the Dutch-speaking audience, the German-speaking audience? Do you get there, you go, guten Abend, ich bin Dan Patlansky und ich spiele eine Gitarre, and then they go, Well, do you kind of...
Yeah, I'm unfortunately pathetic with other languages. I'm pathetic with it. So they have to deal with my English. But I must say the audiences are cool. They're like a very passionate bunch, and I must say a very educated audience in my genre.
Yes. Very, very particular to your genre, which saw growth and expansion in the release of your latest album, Perfection Kills.
Yes.
Wow, that's quite a provocative title. Tell me about it.
Well, Perfection Kills, it's kind of a concept that perfection is a complete fallacy in any art form, because perfection is really in the eye of the beholder. And when you try and make an album or a painting perfect, there's no such thing.
Yeah.
Because it's art.
Have you found yourself being in the pursuit of perfection for a certain period of time until you realize that I am actually pursuing a non-existent aspect of life?
I am. You know, especially in the studio when you're doing an album, as soon as you try and strive for perfection, you end up doing far more harm to the product or the music or the art than good, because you overthink it and you try and make it perfect, and by making it perfect, you polish out all the mistakes, and sometimes the magic lies in the rawness and in the imperfections.
Oh, wow.
So that's where the title came from, and it's kind of a concept I've been investigating and been, you know, researching for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be a very fitting title for the new album, because that's the way we recorded. I produced it myself, and we try to keep it raw and real and organic.
And that's what we like, man. That's what we like, the real stuff. And people can get a chance to hear you play that rawness, that realness. This weekend you'll be in Fish. Tell me about that show.
Yes, so we are playing at the Olympia Bakery.
Yes.
And it's like literally in the back of the bakery, in like where they bake the bread.
Is it like a regular venue?
I think it is. I think they do quite a few shows there, and I've done it once before and it was pretty cool.
Excellent.
Yeah. Good.
And then you'll also be in Durbanville at the Hillcrest Quarry. That's on Sunday the 22nd.
Yes.
That's at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. The Olympia Bakery show is at 8 o'clock. But of course, you'll be with us all morning long, sharing music from the new album, and we're looking forward to that. Make sure that you don't miss out on that. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Patlansky in the studio. Le Halala.